We're rolling. All right. We're here to talk Sunday, April 6th. How are you, Benji?
Body Positive Sunday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's terrific. I think it's terrific. Um, we're coming off a loss. Um, we're coming off a loss. We both liked the over on Friday. The Mets hosting the Blue Jays. We both liked the over.
We got
I
over happy.
We got over happy, but what we did handicap well, what you said was that Soto was going to do well, and the Mets were going to come to play, and they sure enough they did, and the Blue Jays are just not maybe not very good yet, maybe not.
I started the season with no faith in the Blue Jays, and then all of a sudden I was like, is Bichette back? Is Tony Tater's going to start doing things? Like maybe Gausman isn't it? Like I started getting a little Blue Jays optimistic or seeing
Yeah,
Blue Jays bright side, I should say. And after that bet, I'm officially done with my Blue Jays bright side. Like I'm over them again. I like Vlad. I
the
like
Blue
Bichette. I
Jays,
like Tony Santander, but something
right?
about them, I'm just like, I just don't believe.
Do you think that are they destined to be in the cellar of the AL East? Is that are you ready? Like, is it that bad? I mean, who's
Uh,
your last place team in the AL East right now? If it's not the Blue Jays, there's only
uh,
one other team I would suggest.
is the Rays?
Yeah,
I think the
which
AL East is eternally, for me, the most confusing division because I look at all these teams and they both have these high ceilings and low floors. Oftentimes I look at the Yankees and I'm like, you guys are awful. How do you play so like I know Judge is good, but like their pitching isn't
their
good
pitching is suspect right now. Their
and and
pitching
and,
is suspect.
and their offense has holes like and then I look at the Orioles and I'm like, you did nothing to help yourself. You lost Burns. Um and then I look at the Rays and they're
I'm bummed.
shady.
I'm bummed about the Orioles. It's
The
similar to
AL
how I
East
feel
is the
about the Cubs.
weirdest. It's the weirdest
You've
because
got you've got a chance now, Baltimore. Have a window, and you did not get stronger. You actually got weaker, and you're playing against the Yankees every year and the Red Sox. So
the AL
okay,
East is the weirdest, dude. I have like nothing to say besides all those teams can finish in last in the AL East, and all those teams can finish in first in the AL East.
I just want to also say that I rarely underestimate the Rays because the Rays are always punching above their weight class. I love the way they play baseball. I love the way they win. I don't think they're. I don't remember the last time they were a last place team. I don't. Maybe it was. I mean, they're just not a last place ball club. That's just not who the Rays are. So yeah, I don't. I don't say that lightly when I think
If
that
any team in the AL East finishes first, I'm not going to look at their roster and say, how did that happen? I'm going to be like,
right,
yeah, totally. But if any team finishes last, I will also say, yeah, totally.
right,
Look at
yeah.
those other teams.
I guess you're right. So okay, so yes, we came off a loss, and we're talking AL East, and we tomorrow's game actually the free game of the day has an AL East team, the New York Yankees, visiting Pittsburgh, PNC Park. It is Will Warren pitching for the Yankees and the Pirates. Who's pitching for Pittsburgh?
Heaney, who I didn't
Thank
even
you.
know was on the Pirates now.
Andrew Heaney. Andrew Heaney with the 1.8 ERA, 1.8 ERA. Andrew Heaney.
He had a good opening start. He is also a very confusing gentleman. Sometimes he shows up in this way where you're like, he is a legit dude, and then he just lets himself combust often, or maybe doesn't let himself, but he does. Again, a very volatile pitcher. I don't believe in Warren, the pitcher for the Yankees, really at all.
Okay.
But today the Pirates lost to the Yankees. They only put up 4 runs. The Yankees put up 10
The
runs.
Pirates got shelled today.
Yeah,
How's
and
the
the
weather in
Pirates have
Pittsburgh? Is it like a
no
nice
bullpen. They have no bullpen.
the Pirates, the Pirates are as good as two pitchers on their team. The Pittsburgh Pirates are. It's
I'm
so
going
tight. It's
Yankees in one way or another.
yeah. So it's Yankees minus 160 to the Pirates plus 140. It's also the run line is even money. So the Yankees to win by 2 runs or more is even money. And I'm not down on Will Warren. I read an article in the New York Post. Will Warren's coming to play baseball. This is his shot, and I'm going to lay the run, and I'm going to go Yankees even money to get two in a row against the Pirates and win by more. That's what I like.
So you're taking the Yankees.
On the run line, $10 to win $10, even
Oh,
money.
-1.5 runs.
Yeah, -1 -1.5 runs on the run line. That's what I'm doing. Um, because I think -160 is a lot. I do. So I'm gonna do the 2 runs on the Yankees. That's my play. What's the
Here I
total?
go
Is it 9?
for the over under.
Yeah. What's the total? Yeah, the total. It is 9. The over under is 9.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I am going over again.
Great.
I don't believe in either of these pitchers. I believe in Heaney maybe like a little bit, but the Pirates bullpen is trash. So you're rolling the dice on Heaney and really rolling the dice that the Pirates bullpen can handle the Yankees. I think the Yankees are gonna demolish the Pirates offensively. But here's the thing. I really believe in the Pirates offensively too. I like Brian Reynolds. I like O'Neal Cruz. I think they're a scrappy team. And I'm just, yeah, not that surprised if they F up the Yankees pitching.
They scored 14 runs today.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, so
that doesn't seem weird or out of place.
right. They scored 14 runs today. And
Yeah.
if it's one of those like spring Pittsburgh, Sundays, who's to say? I yeah, I don't hate it. I
Yeah.
don't hate it. Okay, great. Well, I think we're both at $29 or something, like $28. So
We're
uh
up.
we're we're up. We've got one more to finish the week. Um and so I'm on the Yankees run line and you're on the over, and that's our free game of the day. Sounds great.
I keep going over. Do you think I'm just fixated on something?
I think while we're feeling it out, it's a fun bet. I mean, we saw 14 runs today. Let's see. I mean, I'll start getting anxious if you know, you've had a couple of overs. Two of your overs have won. Yesterday it lost. I mean, it's too early to say. I don't dislike it. I mean, the thing that gives me pause on the over is what you said, is that Andrew Haney threw one good baseball game so far. And if he throws a second good baseball game, I could still see the Yankees winning 4-1, something like that. But I understand
Seven
all
to
you're saying.
one.
Seven, right? I mean, that's 9 runs, a lot of runs.
Seven
So
to two.
right, right, sure. So right, all these things are true. So um, and 9 runs is easy to get if Will Warren's the fifth starter for the New York Yankees, and everybody's playing. So you know, I think I think it's too early for me to make a strong statement. I like the Yankees to win by more than 2 runs, more than I like anybody to score that many. That's how I feel.
You know what? Hold on. Hold on, Isaac.
This is why we do this, Benji. This is exactly why we do this. This is great.
I'm changing my mind. I'm taking your bet.
Okay,
You
welcome.
convinced me. You convinced me this time. You're right.
Okay,
You're right.
great, great. Come on. I hope I bring us in a winner. And don't hold it against me if it's the other way around. That's all I ask.
Nine's a lot of runs. The second I
Right.
said out loud, the Yankees win 7-2, and I still lose.
Good. That's
Said
well.
7-2 sounds kind of right.
Set, I like 7-2. That could be a fun wager to go to the book and just say, what are the odds on 7-2? That could be fun someday.
Yeah.
Someday. And tomorrow, I like your thought about the bullpen being trashed. If we had like a first five option, there might be something to talk about. You know, but I think it's a good play. I feel good about it. I'm excited about having the Yankees on Sunday. I'm thankful for the Major League Baseball. Give me a Yankee game on Sunday. That's really cool. Very cool.
Today's the most baseball watching I missed since the season started.
Oh yeah.
I went to the
You
Kings game. I had so much fun.
fun.
I sat on the glass for the first time. It was awesome, dude.
That's great.
That
That's
is the
great.
best value in sports. And then I got into the Delta 360 Club. You have free food, free drinks.
That's was it an afternoon game?
It was. You ready for this? You ready for the real deal, dude?
I want it.
Before the first period, they had breakfast. I went after the first period. Between the first and second period, they had lunch. They
Oh,
switched
that's
out the
so
buffet
awesome.
entrees. Is that
Dude,
class? Is that
that
class or is
that
that
is a class.
class?
That is I need to go to a Kings game and get breakfast and lunch. That is really classy. That is a
It was
classy
really
operation.
fun, dude. Right on
Who
the
they
glass.
play? That's
The
great.
Edmonton Oilers, which is, I don't
Oh,
know.
McDavid.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. And I'm right on the glass. I'm seeing these guys hitting each other, talking trash. It was
Hockey's
so cool.
hockey's great. Playoff hockey is some of my favorite sporting.
It
So
felt a little like playoff
yeah,
hockey.
we're getting there. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's very, very, very cool. I've been checked out a little on hockey. The Kings are playoff bound.
I
Do
believe
you know?
so. I don't know much about hockey, but today called for a hockey game and I
I'm
went.
I think that's so great.
It
What a
was
great thing to
awesome.
do.
It was so
Very cool.
it was so fun.
Sports. Okay, well, good to see you. Glad we got this in, and we'll talk tomorrow. Good luck in the baseball.
All right, bud. You
All right.
too.
Oh, I'll pause this. We have to talk offline about this fantasy trade for just a moment. If that we don't need to,
What did I offer
bore
you?
our fans. We don't
Yamamoto
need
for
to bore
who?
our fans.
Caminero?
Caminero, yeah,
Not a bad
yeah.
trade.
It's a great trade. For just so you, I am so loaded at third. I'm loaded at third, man.
What do you need
I've
help
got
with?
Devers and Bregman. I mean, that's why I'm interested in outfield, which is what I'm interested in outfield. So that's Teoscar or Ozuna, and I'm really into Yamamoto right now. I really am.
Okay. I feel
But
like I could
anyway,
use another starting pitcher.
okay,
Offer me a
well,
starting pitcher for an outfielder.
okay, great. I'll take a look.
Okay.
This is we got a lot done today. This is good. Okay, all right. I'll see you later.
I
Oh,
know a computer nerd. I'm gonna
yeah.
see if he knows how to just get us to 50 followers.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay.
Right?
Great. Great.
What are we at
Great.
now? I think 10.
Here. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe take the under. No, we'll get there. We're gonna get there. But yes. Okay. We'll talk to. Yeah. All right. Let me stop this recording.